Good morning, YouTube. It's Jamie, otherwise known as Mackie Rojo. I know it's been just over a week since my last video, and I want to apologize, but so much has been happening, and also there's been a lot of questions that have been coming up, and I don't like to make videos until I have some answers. Well, let me tell you, I have some answers now for you. You all know I've had a jugular vein ultrasound done. This was done back in January. We are now today March 3rd, and I still cannot get to that next step. The clinic that performed this ultrasound is no longer accepting referrals for the ultrasound, and I have received word from other cities that very similar ultrasound clinics are not accepting referrals as well. Why is that? Okay, I have documentation to prove I have a jugular vein problem in my neck. The documentation proves this. Why can I not go any further than what it is right now? And again, I apologize if I'm a little hot today, but there is so much ready to boil over, it's not even funny. This jugular vein ultrasound shows I have a problem in my neck with plumbing, with a blood flow problem. This is proof. So why can't I go into any hospital like every good Canadian can and go and get this fixed? This is what is upsetting us so much, but yet we can, hang on, we can allot $4 million for an antibiotic study in Calgary to Dr. Metz, who is the head of the Calgary MS Clinic. We can give her $4 million to investigate how antibiotics affect multiple sclerosis. But yet all we can allot right now is to accept proposals over the next 6 months for CCSVI research on $100,000. What is wrong with that picture? We're giving Dr. Metz $4 million to investigate how an aspirin affects multiple sclerosis, but yet we can't investigate why I have a jugular vein problem in my neck. And thousands of other people, it's been well documented that these thousands of people have problems with their jugular vein in their neck, but yet Dr. Metz in Calgary can get $4 million to investigate aspirin on the effects of multiple sclerosis. This, I'm sorry, this is getting out of hand very fast, and people like me who are 39 years old, and this is just my case. There's thousands of other cases out there that I have been in touch with. People that are 45 years old, people that are 36 and they can't go and play with their kids in the snow. People that are 29 years old who have a great singing career ahead of them, but they can't advance this stuff. But yet we can give Dr. Metz $4 million to investigate aspirin. Absolutely incredible. And why these clinics that are approving these ultrasounds, that are showing the jugular vein problem, why they're no longer accepting referrals, well, I'll leave that up to you, and you decide why. But in the meantime, I got paperwork here upon paperwork. I got tons of paperwork that as a 39-year-old I should not be going through. I should not be having to fill out disabled paperwork for handicap parking passes. At 39 years old, should I be doing this? Absolutely not. But yet the Multiple Sclerosis Society of Canada and societies around the world are putting us all on hold, telling us to fill out all this paperwork to receive funding, because we need the funds to keep a roof over our heads, to keep our living rooms heated, to put food on our table. We need to fill out all this paperwork to get the funds allocated to us that really we should not be receiving till we're at least 65. So eventually, MS societies, you got to watch out, because the governments are going to come calling on you, asking questions. Why are so many 20 and 30-year-olds applying for disability benefits? What are you doing to improve this situation? Because again, This is money that should not be touched until I'm 65 in the country of Canada. And eventually the governments are going to have to get on board with this. And MS societies around the world, you're not going to be able to turn away the government when they come knocking. And trust me, they're going to come knocking on your door very shortly. Because yes, I'm sorry, as a 39-year-old, I should not be applying for the benefits that should be entitled to Canadians after the age of 65. And again, why are these ultrasound clinics being shut down almost on a daily basis now that you can't get this taken care of is beyond me. I have a plumbing problem. Thousands of other people have plumbing problems, but yet we can't take that next step to get this plumbing problem in the neck fixed. Why is that? And for our Multiple Sclerosis Society of Canada to be accepting proposals for CCSVI research in the next 6 months to be granted $100,000, which is basically maybe even half of Miss April Royale's salary on a yearly basis, $100,000. That's a literal slap in the face. That all they can give up is $100,000 per proposal for CCSVI research, when Dr. Metz is getting $4 million to investigate aspirin on multiple sclerosis. I'm sorry. We have the facts. We have proven jugular veins are blocked or narrowed. Can we not get together on this? And trust me, multiple sclerosis societies of Canada and around the world, we are not backing down. Your leather chairs are going to go away very shortly, I promise you. I need to wrap this up because I know time is growing short, and because I have this plumbing problem in my neck, my blood is boiling over, and it's got no place to boil right now because of the jugular vein in my neck that is not accepting this blood. So MS societies out there around the world, I promise you, things are going to change, and there's a huge announcement coming from yours truly very shortly. I'm taking this on the road with me, and stay tuned because this is only getting better and better. I promise you, this is going worldwide very shortly. So everybody, stay together, stay with us, and hang in there, please. We will get this done. We are steps away. Okay? So hang in there. I promise you we'll get it done. Bye.